Hello again. The big weather story is Tropical Cyclone Pam, so let's see where she is right now. Closing in on Port Vila, Vanuatu, central pressure 910 hectopascals. Now that's very, very deep. Winds at her centre up around 220 kilometres an hour. We've got Tropical Cyclone Nathan here and Tropical Cyclone Olsen closing in on Perth. But down in our part of the globe, the ridge of high pressure kept it mostly fine over the North Island. Cold front moving onto southern parts of the South Island, bringing in some rain or showers and a cooler southwesterly air mass, and this high pressure pushing in behind it. Well, that front will weaken as it heads north tonight. It'll only manage a shower or two to southern parts of the North Island tomorrow morning. High pressure building in behind it, helping to clear the skies over the South Island. Just starting to see the isobars closing up in the north where Tropical Cyclone Pam is. As she moves south, the easterly flow will start to pick up over the upper North Island. So we've got the high pressure building over the South Island. It'll be mainly fine, just a little bit of morning drizzle about the Kaikoura coast, Canterbury foothills, and a few showers later in the day over inland northern parts. A freshening northeasterly about the Canterbury coast and Otago coast, but not much wind elsewhere. A few cloudy areas over the North Island, isolated shower or two in the south with a fresh southerly change, and also for eastern parts of Northland and the Coromandel Peninsula. And then with all the afternoon heating, we've got the showers popping up over inland areas, maybe the odd heavy thundery fall, and the easterly will start picking up in the north. Mostly fine in the south, just some morning and evening cloud, not much wind, highs 17 to 21. Morning cloud and then a fine day. Milford Sound all the way up to Nelson. That's the high pressure moving in and the winds are light. A few cloudy spells in the east. Some morning drizzle for Kaikoura, not much. The fresh southerly will ease there. Fine day over the lower north after morning cloud burns off. We've got south to southeast winds up to 24 in Wanganui and New Plymouth. Cloudy out east, a chance of a shower in Masterton and Hawke's Bay. Easterly winds, but a cooler sou'wester for Masterton. Mainly fine in the centre north, just a risk of an afternoon or evening shower in Taupo and Rotorua. Winds are light, highs in the mid-20s. It'll be fine in Kaitaia, cloudy spells and a risk of a shower further south, and that easterly picking up. It'll be fine in Dunedin, northeasterly freshens up in the afternoon, you're up to 17. Cloudy periods for Christchurch, but brighter spells through the afternoon, freshening northeasterly and 17. It'll be a cloudy start for Wellington, couple of early showers, a fresh southerly, but that'll ease in the afternoon and it'll become fine. You're up to 18. Hamilton gets a fine day with light winds and a warm 27. Blue skies and light winds or sea breezes for Tauranga. You're up to 25. And it's looking pretty good in Auckland for the India-Zimbabwe cricket match at Eden Park. Maybe a rogue passing shower later in the day in the south. And it's warm, expect 27. Heavy thundery rain for the northern centres with Tropical Cyclone Nathan north of Cairns. Tropical Cyclone Olsen weakening as it heads to Perth. Rain or showers up here tomorrow, windy with thundery heavy falls near Tropical Cyclone Pam, and going a little closer to see the track of Pam passing Vanuatu as a severe Category 5 storm. As she moves south, she'll weaken, hopefully downgraded to a Category 4 tomorrow. Well, it's all quiet over the South Island on Sunday, but in the north we can see ex-Tropical Cyclone Pam, because that will be what it's called then, coming into view. Isobars tightening up, so the winds picking up, rising to gale in eastern Northland at night. Rain develops from Northland down to Gisborne in the afternoon. So these areas here are all on watch for heavy rain and severe gales late Sunday into Monday. Actually, the rain continuing into Tuesday for Gisborne, northern Hawke's Bay and the eastern Bay of Plenty ranges. Also, that storm will be driving down some big swells ahead of it, so keep a watch out for large seas and swells all along the eastern coastline of the North Island. Monday, storm centre just east of East Cape, driving in the heavy rain and gales, possible severe gales about the Bay of Plenty, rain or showers for the east and south of the South Island, and then the storm moving away on Tuesday, but still showers for most places, southerly gales for exposed eastern coastlines and Wellington. Well, hopefully then the rainbows will appear and the rain and gales will give way to more settled weather. Well, that's your weather up to date. Now back to Simon and Bernie.